Hi guys, this is Robert here at Max Guitar, talking about loopers this time. This whole video is about loopers. 3 parts of the video. 1 is about shining some light on the Boss series of loopers, because there are many. 2 is a giveaway. And 3 is demos by Sasha. So we'll start off with shining a little light on the looper series, because there are many, as I said, and we get a lot of questions about these loopers. So you see some of them here beside me. There are some table models like the 202 and the 502. We're not going to go into them because they are not the basic core of the line. There is the RC-10 and the RC-10R. R stands for rhythm. We're not going to talk about these either. The core of the line consists of a few pedals, namely the RC-1, which is basically a very simple looper that contains 12 minutes of recording time, which is fine for most purposes. But then when you come to the higher numbers, so the 3, the 5, 500, etc., it becomes more interesting and more versatile. So a lot of people know the RC-3. Which is now going to be replaced, or is being replaced, by the RC-5 that you see here. This is actually the most interesting pedal they have and most value for money. The other big pedal or interesting pedal from Boss is the RC-500, which replaces the RC-30. And the absolute stunner of the whole series, the pièce de la résistance, as the Germans say, is the is the RC-300. This is for the absolute looper maniac. But if you want something that fits your board and which is actually very practical without all the bells and whistles, I would either go for the RC-500, which has 3 selector switches, which is handy for live. You don't have any multi-functionality under one switch, or the RC-5, which is a little bit more value for money. And of course live, very useful. And now for the real interesting part, the giveaway. I know you've been waiting for that, and this is the Boss RC-5 loop station, which is just brand spanking new. It just came out. I'm going to give away one of them. The only thing you have to do is give me 5 of the looper models that Boss makes. So rewind the whole story, listen to it one more time, go to the description and find the link, and make sure that you give us these 5 names. Also, don't forget to subscribe. And here is Sasha with a demo.
Hi, here I am doing the demos of the RC-500 and the RC-5. The pedals which you see here on the ground, you could say they're the same in their core. They have a 32-bit engine, if you want to call it that, processor, whatever. Which gives you a lot more headroom than the previous ones, and a lot more headroom than many other loop pedals that are on the market right now. And the good thing about that is you can stack more layers onto each other without the sound getting mushy, losing detail, the pedal getting noisy, stuff like that. So that is a very, very good thing. They also have a very expensive library of drums and drum kit sounds and rhythm patterns in there, and it sounds fantastic. The drum sounds are based on the Roland V drums, which is a very good drum kit. So they've put it all in these tiny boxes. Both pedals have 2 outputs, as you can see here, output A, output B, and so does the RC-500. That way you could send one output to a PA system, which is sending the drums there, and one output to a guitar amp, which is only sending the guitar. The drum kits ranging from a studio kit, heavy metal kit, there's even an 808 in there, techno and dance beats. So there's something in there for everybody. If you're a guitar player, if you're a producer, singer-songwriter, whatever, the RC-5 is more aimed at people who want to loop a single instrument or 2 instrument, because it has 2 inputs, but I reckon most people buying this would be guitar players. The RC-500 on the other end has so many functions a lot of musicians will find it really appealing because you can attach a microphone, you have 2 tracks, so you can select a chorus or record a chorus and a verse and then switch between the two with this track select switch, dedicated track select switch. You can add external foot switches for custom functions. So if you're a producer, a DJ, a bass player, guitar player, drummer, keyboard player, whatever, there's something in there for everybody. Alright, let's get to it. Did I miss anything? Alright, so these buttons here on the RC-5, the left one controls the tempo. You can use it as a tempo or set it with the dial, and the other turns the rhythm on and off. The other 2 buttons are for going through the menu and setting the beats, the outputs, everything you want to set to a single preset, and then save it to one of those presets. I'll be using the RC-5 to mimic a little bass. Yeah, RC-5. So let's go to the RC-500. I'm going to go through a couple of the rhythms real quick so you can hear what's in there. So I'm going to turn on the rhythm and then go through them.
you.